Today I'm showing you how I made some soup using this ahi tuna steak that I found recently for a pretty good price. I like that it's wild caught and fair trade certified. So now I added the fish into the mixture of bone broth, coconut milk, and water. I added some frozen green beans in there. So it's gonna have a chance to reboil since it was cooled down by the green beans. And I'm gonna slice up some onions and grill them in this pan that's already hot. I cut off both ends of the onion since I'm going to use the whole thing. If I was just going to use part of it, I would keep one end on to keep it fresher for longer. We're going to peel off the skin and just slice it up. And this right here is the bone broth that I used. I got it from, I'm pretty sure Sprouts, either Sprouts or Fraser Farms. Yeah, I've heard that bone broth is good for remineralizing your teeth. So that's actually why I wanted to try it. I've always had issues with my teeth. And I found this recipe on the Sprouts app, but I'm kind of just making it my own. I'm not actually following the recipe. I just quickly glanced over it. Got the onion sliced up and the broth, fish, and green bean mixture is starting to boil again. So I'm gonna give it a little stir with just my spatula. And then turn it down to about medium-low heat and let it simmer. And in the meantime, some Kerrygold Irish butter. I like to use this because it's grass-fed. I like to support companies that take care of the animals that we eat from. Still have some fish stuck to the pan, but that doesn't matter. It's all going to be mixed up anyway. I'm just going to throw these potatoes in here really quick. There we go. Oh, get in there. Sizzling away. Better turn on the exhaust fan again. Look how pretty this looks over here. I love it. And I forgot to mention that I put some organic poultry seasoning onto the fish. It's just something I got recently and I've been enjoying. Poultry and fish seem kind of similar, so I figured it'd probably work out. Hope this is not too much onion. We'll see. I like onion. All right, let's try a taste of onion, see how that's doing. Still a little bit overly crispy. Let's give it a little bit longer. But in the meantime, I'm gonna show you what kind of onion I used. They're called premium sweet onions. They only make you cry when they're gone, from Bland Farms, which I think is kind of hilarious, but that's cool. They've been around since 1948, apparently. Cool, that's what I used. It smells so aromatic and delicious. I just added the onions in and just look how beautiful this looks. This really makes me excited. I think I'm just gonna season it with some basic fresh ground black pepper and salt. I'm unfortunately out of sea salt right now, but I'm just using a little bit classic Morton salt. fold those seasonings in. Wow, smelling very aromatic, and just smells like fall, like autumn, even though it's February. And I feel like it's time to turn it off and let it sit, just because the liquid is going down a bit, like it's boiling out a little bit. We're just gonna let it sit for a little bit, and when it's cooled off a little, then I will do a taste test and let you know how it turned out. For the second time, but some of the soup, this is the leftovers, whoa, almost spilled, that I just warmed up. I'm wearing my More Than a Conqueror shirt, as you would have seen in the skateboarding video if you watched that one. Sorry, I keep getting too close to the camera. But yeah, let's taste this again. Link in the It's like comforting, like comfort food, but it's pretty healthy. It's kind of subtle, warm flavors that are like, you know, herbs. So that's what it is. It's like a light version of a stew, I guess you could say. I like the steak, the ahi steak. It's kind of different. I really like it. So let me know if you try out this recipe. I'd love to see how it turns out for you, or if you figure out some of your own variations. That'd be super cool to hear about. Thank you so much for watching. Since you made it all the way to the end, please don't forget to click the thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, share with other people to brighten up their day. And I will see you next time. Don't forget to check out the description if you want to support me on my quest for financial freedom on the internet, so that I don't have to work a regular job while being in pain all the time, like I am right now. And I will see you next time. Bye. Thanks for being here. These potatoes look so good. Still a little bit overly crispy. Let's give it a little bit longer. Like it's boiling out a little bit. We're just gonna let it sit for a little bit. When it's cooled off a little, then I will do a taste test. I'm gonna fold those seasonings in. Wow, it just smells like fall, like autumn, even though it's February.